we are streaming midweek on a Wednesday, not at a useful time, quite late in the day. How are we all doing? Currently have 2 people apparently watching so far, so how are you two doing then, I suppose is more accurate. When we last left off, we have 2 successful missions, 1 failed, and yeah, I think the average rating of minus 495 speaks for itself thus far. We also had 1 friendly fire incident, 30% average accuracy, which is a lot higher than I would normally rate XCOM operatives under my control. I am a big fan, though, of laser spam. So, yeah. 21 recruited, 11 lost. So, we still have 10. 10 is good. 10 is good. 10 is fine. We can work with 10. Definitely a thing. But yeah. Longest months in service, 1. 56 days. All 1 person. Who is the only surviving member of the thing thus far, which is the raged quit Earl of Trousers, who in 9 days will be fit for active duty once again. We will need some new soldiers, and as people come into the chat and say hi, we will name random people. So, as we have here, we have a Cthulhian Warlock. I mean, I could say Cthulhian Larry, but, you know. Cthulhian Warlock will do for the moment. Captured free. Also lost in Whaling Containment. Also free. Also UF. How are you doing, anyway? Alright. Well, we have a couple of names there, so we'll see how things go for the moment. Research-wise, we are still researching the Gauze Cannon. I think we have... No, we don't have additional sciences available just yet. It's manufacturing some heavy gauze because we need to basically replace everything. I can't remember if before we did the last thing we actually purchased a new Triton. We clearly didn't because it's allowing us to do it, so we will purchase a new Triton. We are going to have to rebuild a bunch more stuff. Woo, indeed! Let's actually name you. Woo, indeed. Ooh, Taylor Smith is here as well. Alright. So, Human Tech Challenge. As mentioned, you should hopefully all be aware, we are currently stranded in the middle of Madagascar because that is where Agen decided would be the best place for us. To this end, we have encountered 2 flying subs thus far. Shot 1 of them down. Scientists and technicians have arrived, so that will hopefully speed up this process. So, we do need guns faster. Steve's lost also at 2. This is unfortunately true. And actually, we need the guns slightly more urgently, so we're going to set up for this and this. We do have some, because I always build extras, but we are going to have to rebuild basically the entirety of our Gauze arsenal as well, which is not ideal. What do we have to sell at this point? I think we've sold everything we can, with the exception of a few bits, just in case. We can sell the Zerbite, but I'm going to keep that for the moment. Sonic Pulsars, we can also sell. They're just sonic grenades. We don't need this filthy alien tech. 4 rifles, 2 pistols. So in an emergency, we do have some stuff here, and we have 49 magma pack explosives, so we at least can explode everything and hopefully manage from there. We also do still have the Aqua Tank, Steve, but we will need another one at some point. So, actually, we can purchase that outright, can't we? Yeah, let's purchase one outright. Get ourselves another gas cannon coelacanth and another 30 rounds just because. Cult of Steve needs a replacement member who can go and do terror missions. Alright. Some more solid harpoon bolts. And, okay. He's finally here! Indeed, he is. Alright, so, month 2. USA, Neo-Japan, and Free China are unhappy with the ability to deal with alien activity in their sea and decided to reduce their funding. Okay. I would look at UFOpedia and try and work things out, but I honestly don't think we need to right now. What we do need to do, though, is name ourselves a finally Agen. Is this completely vanilla, or are there... Okay, so this is Open XCOM. There are a few mods currently in play. I did put them at the start of the first video, but I can't remember entirely what we got on with this. We have things like sneaky AI, upgraded tanks in our benefit, psionics requiring line of sight, a few other bits and pieces as and when I remember it. I think I've also now adjusted it for this stream, so it actually gives me the sort of loadout when we get some missions, but we'll check that when that actually happens. Actually, what I can do is I can save. New save game, LP2. Thankfully, it does also save, otherwise I would have actually lost this recording, as such is the way of things. If we go abandon game, we can go and actually check the options and find out how we got this set up, actually, since you asked. Sashing evaluation, realistic globe lighting, retain interrogated aliens, field promotions, so they have to go into actual battle to do that. Sneaky AI, UFO extender accuracy, inventory stats, expanded soldier sprites. None of this really affects a lot. Psi capture, psi strength improvement, override line of fire. Alien bleeding is the most important one. That does kind of happen here. In terms of mods that are active, aliens will pick up weapons if they are knocked unconscious and get up. Sonic line of fire, which, as I've mentioned, is a bit of a handicap for the aliens rather than us because of the way it works. We're also using the UFO defense damage model rather than the Teraflare, which means we have a slightly easier time with the high armored enemies because we can do up to 200% damage. High explosive and improved gauze, and that is it. So that's the setup as we currently have it. Right. March then. Static smoke or whatever it is. That's actually not a bad idea. I'll do that from here, actually. Battlescape. Where is the static smoke thing? I assume. Video from animation. Where am I looking? I am possibly being blind here, but we'll worry about that later. You got to actually encounter things first, and because of our position, we are kind of terrible for that. Triton 2 has arrived. All right, let us equip the Triton because it needs a crew. It needs this crew. Currently, actually, we can have 10. Hello, Dylans. I don't think I can do a lot with hello though. Let's put the Seal Camp Aquajet on. Let's put in 2 Gauss pistols. And 4. And more SCOM, indeed. Human tech only madness. We do like madness. This is why we're here. Okay. I'll have to remember to try and find that for later. 1 heavy. Load up with those. Load up with the chemical tasers. Load up with the chemical flares. Okay. So, we are mostly equipped up. Okay. And also, we have 2 new soldiers we can name. So, we have... well, I'd say hello, Dylans, but honestly... I can't spell. Disaster Dylans. We also have... Mad Christian. Which I want to say I spelt wrong. No. Okay. Go for it. Alright. So, we have a few named soldiers for the next mission. Also, Other Trials is still wounded from his best survival of one of the first Terror mission. Also, our gas cannon sealer camp has arrived. That is awesome. Yeah, I mean, to be fair, I should probably do some looking at actual stats because I don't generally these days. Just noticing all the terrible things here. But, you know, with line of sight not being an issue, bravery is not as important as it perhaps should be. The Other Trials isn't actually too bad considering... We'll see. But the accuracy is the one we care about for the most part. Especially given we have accuracy drop-offs as a thing in this. Oh, we have research for Gauss Cannon. We can now research Gauss defenses, which we are probably going to do. Actually, do we need Gauss defenses for the tanks? I'm going to say we do. I might turn this off in a moment, but we'll just find out. Gauss cannon ammo. So we can start producing those. We're not going to worry about that just yet. Okay. Production of heavy Gauss at Templar Power is complete. We're on Genius level difficulty, which was, I think, decided by Agen. I can't remember. Alright, and let's go and reproduce some rifles. We actually have a fair amount of ammo available here, so this is just restocking to a large extent. Let's put 10 engineers on that, and let's go and build 2 more pistols. Actually, 3 more pistols, just so we got them more than anything else. Okay. Genius double difficulty, and because of the weirdness of the original Terra from the Deep, this actually is easier than standard, default, whatever difficulty you choose for Terra from the Deep. Terra from the Deep was bugged to go onto the superhuman difficulty by default. You know, just video game things. Which is the exact reversal of the bug it was in Enemy Unknown, which always defaulted to easy. Okay. Well, we're halfway through March. Still not a lot happening. Okay. Keep on with the rifles. Okay, rifles are complete. Alright, then let's go and build ourselves some Gauss cannons, actually, because why not? We can produce 4 of them. Have 10 engineers working on that, and some Gauss cannon ammo. Let's produce 10, and produce... I don't know how many of these we're actually going to need, so let's go and produce a lot, and just worry about that later. I forget how many they need for a shot, but 200 should be a good start. Actually, given that, 200 is about right. But hey, if we do ever encounter any flying subs, we won't actually be able to shoot the darn things down. Terra Mission 3. Tokyo. Daylight. So, let's suggest this. We can't go out with the rocket. We can go out with the Gauss cannon. Let's take some additional heavy Gauss stuff. Let's take some additional rifles. And let's take on the hydrojet cannons. Actually, no, hydrojet. Underwater. The gas cannon should be fine, though, but we don't have a lot of shots for it. Yeah, we need to win this one. This is kind of really... This would be really bad for us to lose this. So, let's go. Hope it's daylight still when we get there. Oh, it's gonna be nighttime. It's gonna be nighttime. I could try shenanigans, but I have a fair feeling that it doesn't work on OpenXCOM. Terrasite free. We've had 4 missions because of Agen's starting location, and 3 of them have been terror missions. Okay. So, let's see. So, chem flares for... Actually, we need to put chem flares up top for a lot of these guys. We can always undo them in the first round of movement if they're not in useful positions. Oh, I'm depressingly invested in every single mission. It doesn't help, but I'm invested. Let's put a heavy on... Nope, you actually can't hold that. So you are going Gauss pistol, stunner. You are going to hold that because it's only 1 over, and I think that's fine. You are having that. You actually might be able to hold one of these, and therefore you shall, with a clip. Which does put you over, but again, that'll be sorted by the time you use that. Okay, so we have 1 heavy Gauss remaining. Who's actually got some strength? Who isn't using one currently? Anion, you're promoted to heavy weapons. Do we not have enough rounds for this? Okay, well, let's go with this. All right, nighttime. And as always, we are going to skip turn 1. Why do we skip turn 1? Because this means the aliens have moved. There is less chance of reaction fire. Okay. I'm sure nothing happened that we could have stopped in any way based on turn 1. Snapshot on, around the corner. Now, we need to go and actually throw some flares out. So, where are we in relation on the map? We are in, hopefully, top corner. We're in top corner. That helps us out a lot. I've already kind of faced this way, so... Chem flare. And, hooray! We found something for our Steve to shoot at. We are going to, therefore... hop round. Civilian Warlock does see that one. Do we want to break cover and take a shot? I think we want to break cover and take a shot. Why not? Snapshot. 40% accuracy, down to 1 in 3. Gets the hit, does not kill. And you can duck behind cover. No, you can't. Well, you can duck and hope. Right. No name. Let's throw that over there. Spots another one. Okay. Snapshot. Heavy gauze to the back, and that is a successful kill for the no-name. Right, they've done such a good job, they can actually run away. Alright. Also AF. I think what we're going to do here is we're going to drop the... Also UF. We're going to drop that because I don't think that's going to be too relevant to what we're doing. We have a little bit of cover, so we're going to duck and hide behind there. Next up, we're going to try and... Actually, let's go with Steve first here, because if we do get the kill here, I don't have to worry about that going forward. So, 56, we don't have enough for that. But Steve earns a kill, and gets a chance to move a little bit, and possibly give us a bit more deployment room. Okay. So, let's see if we can throw a flare over here. We, in fact, can. This is the Building of Death, by the way, and, yeah, we don't like the Building of Death. Still... Let's duck and face that way. Let's bring out Agen, who I think can put his Electroflare away since we covered most of the initial part of this, and just move into position. And we're going to move everybody else into position. We have nothing else we can shoot at right now, so we'll just spend the turn setting up. 2 shots, 2 kills. Easy. Absolutely. What could possibly go wrong from here? Just remember, if all else fails, we have high explosives. And the will to use them. Okay, and that's everyone. Alright. Turn 2. We do see movement in the Building of Death. And we've heard quite a lot of death. However, aim shot. Missed. Well, Steve advances. Spotting a second one. That's useful information. Alright. Aim shot. Aim shot and a kill. Good shot. We can auto, but the accuracy would only be 4%, and it kind of works like that in this game. There's nobody around him, as far as I'm aware, that I want to miss. No line of fire. Okay. So... let's go and... we could go onto the roof, actually. No, that's going to use up a lot of tiny... oh, actually, that's using up a lot of tinies because you've got to get around that. How many tinies do you need for a snap? 23. I think you can just about do this, actually. We do there. So, 25. Snapshot. 5% accuracy. I think we'll wait on that. We'll just have you ducked and ready for that. And coral reefs of death. Indeed. Right. Let's move you up. I know we saw a couple in the buildings, and we even see open doors in the buildings as well, so... yay, fun is about to happen. Alright, heavy gauze. Agen. Move you out, and take a shot. Duck behind Steve. This isn't entirely a perfect plan, because we know that there's aliens in the Building of Death. Alright. 1 in 5. Misses, explodes, and causes that to happen. Alright, let's remove some cover. Duck. 40%. 1 in 4. Miss. Right, you're positioned there now, so let's bring out a no-name. Duck and snapshot. Missed. I mean, that would explain a few things. I don't know if it's everybody's headcanon, but it would certainly explain a few things. It's fine, it's only a name. Only a name. Really, it's a tower. Well, we'll have you face that way. And I think we're going to have everybody else kind of prepared for this. This could be a bad turn for us. Alright, civilian. Civilian, we don't mind. That in fact means we've done our job quite well. And yeah, the unfortunate impact of a heavy solar attack. Sonar attack. Let's go with 3 snapshots over the 1 aimed, because we know our Steve. Where are mass-produced laser guns? Goodness knows! Goodness knows. They clearly wouldn't be effective underwater, so therefore there's no point in using them, since 3 of our missions thus far have been above water. No point in having them. Whatsoever. Goddamn budget cuts. Actually, that'd be my headcanon on it. We did have them, but we had to sell them all because, you know, the aliens were no longer a problem. Therefore, scrap the project. Therefore, you know, save money. Election year. Can't have laser guns anymore. Don't need them. Although, what government would say don't need weapons? Goodness knows. Indeed. Okay, deep one. 1 in 5, and a miss. And a counterattack. And finally, Agen has been killed. Well, I'm fairly certain that it can't harm our tank. What fresh disaster has happened? Nothing. Disaster Dylan has not emerged from the craft as of yet. However, we have encountered a deep one. Not enough time yet, so move up, I guess. Alright. Dylan's time. 32 for an aimed shot. Misses. Not going well. And we have so many no-names around at the moment. Oh, who can you see? Oh, okay. Hello. Shots to the head and nothing much happening. Do you want to actually deal with this guy? Nice. And you've actually given yourself a slight shortcut. Let's move you round as well. On the basis we might as well. Yeah, this is not looking great. Actually, we forgot about you. We do have you that can make a shot at this. Aim shot. Have a deep one. Missed. Are you ducked or not? Just like to know if I left accuracy on the table. I left accuracy on the table. It might not have mattered, but, you know, I left accuracy on the table. Let's put our other heavy weapon up here as well. More thinking for next turn, but, you know. Where do we want our heavy weapons? On top of the not Sky Ranger. I will call it a Sky Ranger forevermore, but on top of a not Sky Ranger. Alright. Well, 1 down. And deep ones can be ridiculously accurate when they want to be. But this one had no interest in attacking us. We also lost sight of it, so if you would, Steve, do some scouting. There we go. Right, let's have... You know what, let's have the team go and shoot at it for a bit. 1 down. Okay, let's move on. We do... you do get technology from the deep one. I think that's how you get armor, or at least the first armor. But, alien tech. So, no chance of that happening. Armor? What armor? Can't have armor in this game. This is XCOM. 55. Good shot. advance you up a bit more. Mad can stay where he is. Let's do some more scouting. Also, interesting, that door's opened. I don't know if that door was open at the start, but this is me not paying attention. Troops with record. Apparently we had 30% accuracy out of our first 3 missions. Doesn't feel right for XCOM, but you know. That's what they say. And this is with the sort of range penalties that this game has, with at least this setting. I'd rather be dead than in armor. I can fulfill that request. I can fulfill that request. Alright, well, let's move towards the Building of Death. And let's bring out our other heavy weapon. Okay. Actually, our 2 people on top, we should have you facing the building, because inevitably something will shoot us from the building at some point. Have you down to there, so you've got a bit more of a bit more range on your snapshot. There are 2 civilians alive! 2! This might be a record! Now, we could go out of that building. We could. But, you know, this is the Building of Death. This is where we want to be. Alright. You have 0 cover here and so much stuff. We're actually going to... Actually, do you have an electroflare? You do not have an electroflare. You are going to move out of the way. Hello, indeed. Good luck. Good luck is what we need. We are down 1 person at the moment, so doing reasonably well. Yeah, let's move you up to here and prepare to electroflare the other side of the street, which we will need to have be done at some point. Put snapshot back on for everybody else. Steve can... Ooh, Steve might have found someone. Either that wall spontaneously combusted. Unfortunately, we weren't able to double hit the walls, so I don't know how much support we can give you for this. We will, of course, do everything in our power to help Steve out. Dylan, aim shot, please. Dylan might be 2 for 2. Anyone actually survived the mission? Yeah, we had a survivor. He was the one guy who had a 50-day wound from the first terror mission. He's still alive, and I think he's been around since the start. The rage quit Earl of Trousers. He hasn't entirely rage quit, he's just stuck in hospital. Yeah, that door's not open, and that's the, I think, important one for at least plans on this side of things. Alright, let's see. Ooh, dear. There's a second alien in there. There's a deep one, which is... Ah, oh, darn it. I didn't think the deep one could hurt Steve. Oh, god darn it. I thought that was like... I thought they had pistols, effectively, so they couldn't hurt him. Darn. Alright, well, we know there's a deep one over here that we need to find. Dylan, if you've got an electroflare, that is entirely what we need you to use it for. Done. We know you've been shot at by at least 2 things on this side of the map. This is not great for us. Oh, but we found that one. Okay, deep one found. Not enough time yet, but that means Dylan can potentially shoot it there. 32. Can't duck and fire, but we can go for an aim shot. Yeah, I didn't think it in the original unmodded game. I don't think they can hurt the tanks. But clearly in this one they can. Being open XCOM and with a few things adjusted for that. Yeah, basically I haven't finished the UFO one. I also don't have the save file at the moment. So, yeah. At the moment that one's abandoned, but we may pick that up again at some point. Okay. So we know there's one in the building. We know there's at least one other down here somewhere. And that might mean Dylan is going to die. But we've taken steps to try and negate that. They might even work. They won't work at all, but, you know, we've tried. Can we nudge you to that side of things? Maybe? Actually, I prefer to have a snapshot on. I know we can't see in the dark, and the aliens can, which is one of their big advantages in this, but... Well, let's see. Right, so you're there, you're not really doing a lot here. Right, prepare for death. Actually, yeah, we still need to throw an electroflare out this side, so you're not going to die just yet, but you are going to die. There's no doubt about this. There is no doubt that you are about to die. But we're going to send these two up to go and do things. You know what you should do? You know how tedious that is? That's how you used to do XCOM Util's multiplayer games. And I think, given the stress of doing that on the same computer with my brother, which I've got a couple of missions recorded, and in fact, the full process on how I do that. But, oh dear, that would be really awkward and tedious and terrible and slow, and I'm actually warming to the idea. So, very sus. I mean, did we definitely get all the chrysalids? Because if we didn't, you know, I mean, he's alive as well, actually. He's not going to be alive for very long, but he's alive. Thankfully, they're shooting at the civilians. This is good. This is acceptable. Right. Let's head up. Moving up here is absolute death, but equally I don't think we could do much else. Let's move up to here. Okay, the hope was that I'd get some line of sight thing from there. I think I'm going to have to move you around because I need to find out where things are. Right, and I know where that one is. Right, so if we know where one of them is, we can work with the rest of this. So, Duct, you have an aim shot at 62. Good shot. Now we need to find the one that's in here. That could be fun. The thing is, though, Jesper, that's every mission I do, isn't it? Pretty much. Ah! Oh, that was a great shot by the aliens. That was a great shot by the aliens. Alright, darn, I think we might be in trouble here. Snapshot saved, let's move towards the building. Oh boy. This is going to be awful. Yeah, we're going to move to the building. This is going to be awful. You can't move. I'll be honest, I'm going to need some luck here. And I think our luck was basically disappeared with that civilian. If you're not ready to die, then you just have to learn to eat sonic blasts. That's all you have to do. If you can eat sonic blasts, you can survive. And if you can't eat sonic blasts, then why are you here? Oh, see, I'm tempted to try and sneak into there, but I don't think I'm going to be able to. Right. Let's definitely move you to there because we want some safety. Yeah, we are not looking great, I'm going to be honest. Let's actually move... Why did you stop? Was there a shot that just did not happen? If there's a pause, it's usually because all right, this is gonna be bad. But hey, we found it. We know where it is. Christian, aim shot. No line of fire. Dylan, aim shot. Didn't work. Run away. Can you make that shot is an interesting question. Not quite. But if we move you over to here a little bit... Shot in the head, and the no-name earns a kill. Alright. Move towards the building of death. Which so far has only claimed one person, because we haven't checked out the box room on top. Why? Okay. So you own an international XCOM secrets office. Why did you put all the crates on the top floor? With only stair access. We know there's a deep one over here as well. Okay, that's not good. Any human tech that can deal with lobstermen? Yes! There is human tech that can, in fact, deal with lobstermen. We call it this thing. This can absolutely deal with lobstermen. Also, we're probably not going to prime and throw in the same turn because that's definite death to the user. But it is something we will have available for the next round, I think. Gonna prime that, set it, and see what happens. We know there's a deep one, and we know there's at least one more thing with a gun over there, so we're gonna hold off for the time being. What are you doing? You're gonna go down to here, I think, and hopefully not get shot at. Well, you did get shot at twice. Hammerite, well done. Hello. Okay, you're wounded, but actually 11 turns is not critical. Prime grenade, 0. You're going to move to there. And then move to there. So you have a primed high explosive, which will take out just about everything around it. These two people need to move. Disaster Arms, who's had an amazing thing. Yeah. Just died. And what's annoying is, this deep one is on the upper level. Twice, I believe. Bad move. Possibly, but I hadn't registered he was on the top level. And them hanging out on... maybe he is on the top level. But either way, we need to find that happen. We need to sort that out at some point. We do have you as well, capable of potentially doing something. And in fact, you found it. Oh, it's not on the top level, it's just there. Or there's a second one, of course, because that might not have been the same one. But that's not a bad shot. Not a bad shot at all. Right, you need to move up here, but be aware that... Oh, god darn it. That's a really... This is sneaky AI, I think, at work here, but... No line of fire. But at least now we know roughly where he is. So, we'll take it. Also, you are going to... If you've got an electric flare, nope. But, just duck and cover for the moment. Well, the dead man switch has been activated. The dead man's switch was activated. And we didn't lose anybody else. Oh dear, we love dead man switches. They are amazing. Let's make... Well, actually, no. We want to be able to duck and move out the way in case this fails. But, yeah. That's how you win XCOM. That's also how you, you know, justify things. I said no, only a no-name. It's fine. We don't care about the no-name. Oh yeah, I am genuinely not expecting to win this. The only reason I'm doing this, really, officially, is because I tried doing the Cydonia mission with Human Tech once, and nearly won it. So I figured, alright, let's play an actual game and see if we can get there from actually getting to that stage. Did about 5 or 6 missions, could not get a commander for the longest time, lost the save file, which I might still be able to get back at some point. That's not definitely lost, it's just in a place at the moment. And yeah, I figured, why not? We'll try it on Terra from the Deep because, you know, I enjoy difficult, if not impossible, challenges. Not because I'm good at games, but because I enjoy difficult, if not impossible, challenges. Just in general. I am far from the best player of this game. I'm going to say that now. Oh, how did you survive that? Oh, well. And no line of fire. Let's try it from here. Actually, we're going to snap because I do want to move into cover here. But hey, we now know where that one is, so that's at least a start. Nope, we do want to actually position. Snapshot back on. But knowing you're there, and knowing you are here, can you take the shot? No line of fire. Alright. Oh, there's a wall in the way. You might actually be able to take the shot from here, though. Nicely done. Now the question is, how many more of them are there? We've got a civilian alive. I'm going to take that as a win. Unfortunately, that's when XCOM likes to kick you when you think you've won. Alright. Out we go. We found another deep one. That one has taken a hit. Let's duck away. There is alien bleeding on, so it's possible that we might be able to catch him unconscious from that, but... Alright, let's have the no-name... Had a civilian. Well, true. No, fine, so I can go 27, 23, can't get back. So we're going to actually... Oh no, of course, I'll add everybody to the crew if required, because, you know, that's the way I do these streams. It kind of became a running thing when I was doing the UFO defense one, that basically I will just use whoever's chatted in the comments and then take some aspect of what they said and name them after that. Actually, you can potentially turn around and take the shot. Nothing has eaten two Gauze shots thus far. Not great for us. I haven't done anything in box room, which is usually where the death occurs. And snapshot says 0. Okay, lost another no-name. And we lost sight of him. Oh, this is going to be terrible. Actually, do we have an electroflare spare? We do. Okay. Snapshot. Unconscious. Okay, well, I'll take that. The question is, though, was that everyone? Because it probably wasn't. How many we got left? 4. That was everyone! Okay, so 16 aliens killed, 14 corpses recovered, 1 live alien, who is, I believe, the deep one, 24 artifacts. We saved 1 civilian out of the 11 available. We lost a weapons platform. So long, Steve. We barely knew you. We lost 6 operatives. The no-name did almost no work. And we have a promotion. Mad Christian, you are promoted to Ensign. Oh, it throws you tons of them. It literally throws you tons of them. Anyway, we lost 6, so we shall purchase 6 additional Aquanauts. Okay, once those arrive and we have a debrief, we will see how this goes. Gauls defenses have been researched, so we can build those if we have absolutely nothing else to go for. But now I think it is time to actually get ourselves that medkit. You entered the building of death and still lived. Yeah, absolutely. To be fair, death appeared to happen everywhere else. So, human tech challenge, so we can get rid of the mind control reader, which is awesome. Get rid of some corpses, which we don't particularly need. Get rid of the grenades, get rid of all the sonic stuff, and we will use this sonic weapons to buy superior tech. It was just a name after all, indeed. It was also a tower. Purchase. We need to buy a new gas cannon, Steve. Well, we don't have enough storage space now. Well, isn't that just great? What did we pick up that I haven't sold? Zerbite. A blast pistol. Clips. Sure. Wouldn't have thought that would be it, though. I've probably just built a bunch more stuff, haven't I? Yeah, that'll be it. Gauss cannons and things. Okay. Well, we can get rid of the gas cannons since we now can replace them with Gauss. Anyway, so do that. We do need a gas cannon, Steve. Absolutely essential we have one. What can I sell off that that isn't actually mission critical? I can sell off some of those, although it's not going to give me a lot of space. Come on, the Cult of Steve demands this. There we go. Alright, 107. Let's go with that, just so we got it. Okay. That name seems sus. Fire him. Alright, so everybody's returned home. Gauss cannon ammo has now been manufactured, as have most of the Gauss cannon stuffs. So I suppose now it's just a case of making enough clips and things to just survive the apocalypse. So 10 of those. By which I mean 10 of each, but of course, but you know. Just making sure I remember to do this every so often, because I don't want to run out of ammo stupidly in the middle of something. And in fact, the Gauss rifles will take up to 20. Alright, so harpoon bolts. Production of Gauss cannon at the Temple of Power is complete. Okay. Oh, thank you very much. Right. 8, 6, and 6, I think. Actually, turned out that was relatively on hand for that. Right then. So, medkit's going well. Do I just build some Gauss defenses at this point? Nice mission, got a negative. I mean, you know, sometimes you can't help that in the early games. You are expected to be losing. You're supposed to get his points back on research and things, although we are running out of topics we can actually legally research. At least make use of, I should say. Alright, so we have our replacement soldiers. We have bits done and dusted here. So, what do we actually do once we've got this? We can go through the corpses. We do technically have the particle disturbance that we can research. And I suppose then we can start going for the minimum stuff of actually getting there. You don't have to. The bad one, indeed. Oh, the bad one was fun. Yep, nobody will ever know how bad that went. Nobody. Alright, so we have some clips. Also, Steve has a new cult member. Heavy Gauss clip manufactured, heavy rifle clip manufactured. Let's just... Actually, what I haven't done is I haven't equipped the darn Barracudas. Because now, of course, we have Gauss cannons. And we're going to arm one on each. And this is, of course, now when we have our first encounter in however long it's been. But that now means we can sell off the gas cannon stuff. Alright. We have completed research on the medkit. We will therefore allocate research, and we will go for the particle disturbance sensor. It didn't. Possibly true. Alright, medkits. Let's produce 20 for the moment. Because, well, to be fair, in this game, it is pretty much death or nothing. There's occasions where these might be useful. Well, March was a quiet month. It's almost as if Madagascar shouldn't be the front line of our campaign. Particle disturbance sensors. Alright, so we're now actually officially out of research topics. I think what I will do, though, is I am going to research Zerbite magnetic navigation ion accelerators because we do need to build the endgame ships. But we just can't make any use of them. So let's research Zerbite. Yeah, we can produce those. We're not going to. Okay. Committee of Funding Organization, satisfied with your performance. You must improve your effectiveness in dealing with the Malian menace or risk termination funding support for XCOM. Okay. That is our warning. We need a positive month or we lose. Right. Well, positive month. We need absolutely to find another mission here. The downside is we're not going to find another mission with where we're currently placed. So, where are we putting base number 2? And if you shout Hawaii, I am going to just... No. So, Council of YouTube, where do we put base 2? Iceland. Iceland's actually not bad, really. Consider where that's going to cover. That at least covers Europe. That covers the other half of Africa. It connects with our current bases. Gets us into America slightly. I don't mind. I don't mind. Oh, I actually don't mind Iceland as a location. Gotta be honest. North Pole. Again, kind of a saying. Japan's not the worst either, I guess. Again, it connects to what we already kind of know. Gives us Australia, gives us the Asian things. There are not a lot of funding nations there, admittingly, but... Well, we haven't had an agreement thus far, but Iceland and the North Pole are quite close to each other. You can't build a facility on land, so it would have to be somewhere like there, which is close enough to Iceland that I would consider that connected for all intents and purposes. Easter Island. Yeah, so I think, honestly, we're just getting at the midpoint of North Pole and Iceland and go there. Seems fair to me. Alright, base name. Okay, so base name is going to be Last Hope. We're going to then build some facilities. We need a wide array sonar, 25 days. Do we build a wide array sonar and have 5 days of hoping to find something in a more populated area, or do we go for the standard sonar and just hope that the 12 days is going to be enough? I think we're going to have to do the 12 days. We're all going to die. Alright. Well, let's hope that pays off for ourselves here and it doesn't just get immediately tagged by the first sub that comes along. Alright, we're all going to die. Desperate attempt. Alright, so we need missions. We need missions, otherwise this is going to be a very, very short series. Because one of the other things that has kind of occurred to me doing this is I can't actually build Gauss tanks. I thought I could. You can build laser tanks in the original game. We can't build Gauss tanks. So, yay? Oh, so we have no research currently on the go, do we? Oh, that's wrong base. Oh, we have Zerbite, which, as I say, I think officially is just for endgame. Yeah, it hasn't given us anything new. We do need mag navigation. 10th of April. 11th. They're just not interested in Madagascar. Darn you, Agen. Agen has actually doomed this Let's Play with his location choice. Alright, medkits are manufactured, so we have those. We're going to build some particle accelerators for no other reason than, you know, to say we've done it. Alright, Last Hope has a sonar up. Let's, we could send subs out to randomly patrol, that is true, but our only hope would be to find a base. And I suppose we could do that. Where are the big spikes? Antarctic, nothing this month. North Sea. Sea of Japan has consistently high, but we did have a terror mission there. South Pacific, North Pacific. Is there something in the North Pacific then? It turns out they've actually got a base near Hawaii. I'm going to be a little annoyed. All right, let's. You know what? What have we got to lose? Crew up. Earl of Trousers is back. I will name people in a moment. We haven't actually got to a proper mission yet, so send out the Aquajet because it will be underwater if it goes to that. And make sure we're all set up. We kind of are. Oh, 10 medkits, of course. And a single particle disturbance sonar just because. Alright. GSK, intercept. Triton 1, go to the North Pacific. And find out if anything's actually there. If there is a base near Hawaii. Oh boy. Okay, no. Select new target. Let's go to Japan. It finds them fairly quickly if there are one, but... yeah, so we've not found anything North Pacific, particularly. I guess we just check these until we run out of fuel and then head back. Okay, there we go. Run out of fuel. That's fine. Well, we've looked. I just don't think the aliens are doing anything. If only we could, you know, turn the news channels on and find out where these disturbances are taking place. That might give us some information. Oh, this is going to be a really unsatisfying end to this. We did nothing. Yes, we did. We had a disturbance in the North Pacific and wanted to dust check, but, you know. Alright, magnetic navigation. Transmission resolver. We don't actually care about that. We don't want to learn that. We have no interest in that. Let's go and analyze the Deep One terrorist because, you know, we can then look at all that armor that we're not allowed to have. We have finished a sub-pen at Last Hope. Well, now we can build another sub-pen. We can also build some living quarters because, honestly, we're actually going to run out of money if we don't get any missions soon. Alright. Terror Mission 4. So let's, before we do this, let us make sure we have our troops named. So, let's start with Philip Jesper. Actually, do we have... I've also got to make sure I don't accidentally put people in who are already, you know, alive. Superhuman UF. Not an alien Ivan. Hawaiian Warlock. For some reason that was throwing me. I don't know why. Okay. Dead Talon is also joining us as well for this. Easter Gordo. And do we have anybody else onto this? We do. Plasma loving Fusilier. And that's everybody on the mission at this point, as far as I'm aware. So, intercept. Actually, whoa. I nearly did a thing. Think I caught myself, though. We have an aquajet spawn on here. We need the gas cannon. Oh boy, that would have been fun. Let's bring up a extra heavy gauze because I have a weird feeling we're going to need it. Alright, Triton 2. This might be our finest disaster hour, indeed. But it's in daytime. Okay, so Rage Quit Earl of Trousers gets that, gets one of those. Doesn't need an Electroflare this time around, so that is fine. Yeah, doesn't need the Electroflare. No point in holding one. You actually can upgrade to a heavy weapon, so we're going to do that. Mad Christian also can upgrade to a heavy weapon, so shall do so. Got Jesper. Yeah, seems fine. A couple of people with pistols isn't usually a bad thing. Superhuman UF is fine. Not an alien Ivan is actually reasonably okay here. How much does medkit weigh? Enough. Alright, so Ivan, Warlock, who also has the sensor, which is quite fun. Talon. Let's get Talon a medkit as well. I'd rather have more people with medkits than without them, if I'm honest. So, Easter Gordo, Fusilier. Yeah, slightly overweight, but that's not going to be a massive issue. Same with the Earl if I do that. And, okay. Alright, let's go. Let's open the door, find out what we're up against, and then possibly oh no. Is this better or worse? I don't even know. Well, we tried. Let's go home. I'm sure this is all fine. All fine. Nothing bad can possibly have happened. Right. So, let's take a shot at this one. Well, now we're going to hope that other people can deal with this, because, depressingly, they are everywhere. Alright, let's take the shot here. We're going to go duck, aimed, hit. I'm a gigantic brain! They're actually not, really, compared to the size of... The big brain M's winnings again! Coelacanth, die! That's an insult to the cult of Steve. We will not hear that. We will not hear that. The rage quit Earl Trousers has caused an explosion. We knew this was going to happen, but also we have to worry about suicide bombers. Okay, well, you actually can't do any more because we blocked up the entrance, but, oh boy, this could get terrible. If that thing comes down towards us... Thankfully, the door's closed, and I think that will protect us, because the ship is really reasonably indestructible, I believe. Well, stuff has happened. Steve is unharmed. I'm not sure if they can actually do anything with their... I think it's a stun attack, actually, but... Come on, Steve! We ask so much, and nothing works. Alright, this could be bad. I actually don't know what the best course of action here is, because if I actually go out there and it explodes, I think I lose about 3 people in the explosion. That's the size we're dealing with. Point blank. I think I've got to gamble with this one. If they open the door, which I think they can do... Run away! Oh, there you are. I mean, is that? I think that's far enough away I could do it now. Yeah. 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 You asked the question. I don't think I have an answer for you. Steve, I'm fairly certain you're dead anyway, but I'm at least going to take whatever big small victory I can out of this. So, boom. Yep, Steve is heavily wounded. We may just retreat here, but let's have a go. Except we need to win this mission, because if we don't, we'd get a positive score here. We just immediately crushed. But how the heck do we kill these things? Oh boy. Maybe I just have to go for stun attacks. I do technically have that as an option. Right. Aim shot missed. And we're out of a Sky Ranger, so now it is a case of conga line of try to kill him. Because otherwise you will die. Yep. Ducking was not a good idea. Alright, Mad Christian. Snapshot, please. Yeah, this is not going especially well, is it? Right. Superhuman UF. Can you prove your superhuman status and kill this thing? No. I mean, I'm just making you a target, I know, but I can't honestly do a lot else. Oh, that was poor. That was poor. Alright. Thinking about this logically, I don't have any ability to do significant damage to the lobstermen right now. So we are just putting on everything into killing this. Snapshot, 37. 2 hits did not do enough. On to another one. 16% auto fire, or we can go for that and miss anyway. Can any move out of the way? Not really. I have a pistol and I have one last rifle left. It's the wall! 11 or... I think that actually marginally works out exactly the same, and there's always a chance of something behind it, but... Technically our fault, because having had not been able to do any damage to them. Alright, so with the conga line of death now established, we're now going to take this shot. Yeah, we can't kill that thing. We might as well just go home. Except that I need to try. If that thing has even been scratched, I'll be happy. But it hasn't been. High explosive for victory. That is the only shot we got. High explosives and hope. There are 3 of them there. I mean, it didn't take much. We got to not very many missions. Right. I think we actually might be able to survive this one. Alright. If you go to a different Z level, you will survive, but I don't think you can quite make it. You're probably dead anyway, though, so we're just going to duck and wait. Meanwhile... Hello. I'm going to duck and hope. I'm also not convinced that's going to do it. So what I'm going to do with my second guy is prime grenade for 0. Oh dear God, this is the worst situation. You're now going to run into here, and you are going to hold on to that darned thing, because you can't throw. Meanwhile, we're going to run away. And take an aim shot at you. Miss. Well, let's see what happens. Get a bit of reaction fire. Actually, you're still alive. Well, let's take this shot because... I was about to say, take that shot because it's the only glory we're going to have here. Okay, it's eaten 2. Right. Ivan. Right, you need 13 time units to throw. You also know that if you don't hit the middle of this range, you will not survive. Also, if there was any kind of reaction fire there, we would have evacuated without you. That's not far enough. That's not far enough at all. Non-alien Ivan has a strength of 25, actually. So not the worst, but, yeah. Alright. This guy has a higher strength. Prime grenade for 0. I don't think these are far enough back, so I'm going to move both of them. Except that's going to eat up all their time units to try. We got one! One! Well, that's mighty rude and inconvenient of us. Right, wounded. Probably doesn't matter. It finally dies and the explosion's on an upper Z level, which almost is a bad thing. Right. Alright, we know there's another one over there. And we also know that a lobsterman was kind of trying to run in this direction. So, I'm okay with that move. Oh, hello. Hi. Well, we tried. Who's got another high explosive? You do. Let's prime and go. If they ever get to the door and just come in, that's going to be a real problem for us. Just saying. How many more of these do I have available is a good question. Actually, you know what would be a reasonable idea? Because we know you've got a reasonable throwing arm, so throw you to that to you, pick that up. I could even potentially do a toss with that as well. Right. Oh boy. They've begun the counter grenade tactics. But that one didn't work. Alright, throw! Let's see if we can get you back to safety here. No, not quite. Oh, well, they're just deciding to completely surround us, aren't they? I've got a stun rod. You do have a stun rod. That is our plan B. That guy's got a sonic weapon and is moving right towards the B. Yeah. Okay. New plan. Well, I'm out of ideas. Oh, I didn't pick it up. I didn't pick it up. Also, they had one there. 24. How many do you need? 21. It's got to be worth it. We're dead we're dead anyway. Well, I put 2 stuns on him. Let's try a third. Can we do 4? Can this thing survive 4 stun sticks? I've got a feeling that you can, and this is just going to kill us all. Darn it! He is stunned, though. Put enough stun damage on that was actually enough, weirdly. Right. 47. 42. Yeah, we could do this. Prime grenade for 28. 0. Throw. So I think that's because of that. That's too close. That's not far enough. Aim shot and hope this kills, and therefore it doesn't matter? Nope. He got stuck on the upper level anyway. Right. Oh, it's only a soldier. But we are going to steal its gun. So that's how I would like to enter a sub now. I'm sure you would like to enter a sub now. I would love to give you this opportunity to enter the sub. However, the commander has weird ideas that this mission is somehow winnable. I know, strange ideas. This could actually be a winnable mission somehow. I think we are going to re-enter the sub anyway, but you know, this is more for planning and setup than anything else at this stage. Well, Alien Ivan has been killed. He didn't have a thing, did he? No, he didn't. Good. Play enough XCOM, you want to check these things. Alright. Fusilier. Let's actually drop the stun stick, because that's hurting your accuracy. Snapshot. Okay. What is your strength out of curiosity? We'll find out in a couple of moments. Your strength is only 23. So. Open the door, step out. So the good news is he doesn't have a gun. They will pick up weaponry, but I don't think they can use ours. I might be wrong about that. I'm hoping I'm wrong about that. Okay, so planning and prep work then. Don't have any more there currently. This, by the way, is a really silly way of passing this over, but you know. Prime grenade, 0. Alright, so we have 2 more. Save and wait. Yep, that one took 4, though. So we know that we're around there. I only have to throw... Actually, no, I didn't prime that one. Whoops. This one's primed, though. Oh, I really want to get a little closer, but if he gets killed by a random reaction fire... Possibly. Well, I don't even know how close that is to them, but that's what we're going to do for the moment. The next one might have to be more planned. And I think everybody might need the heavy weapons in a moment. Alright, duck and wait. After, you know, not picking up the darn thing. Prime for 0. Jesper can grab a sun stick once we move off. And there are additional things out there, actually. We could go back and just scavenge our corpses a bit to find them. Okay, so we know where that one is. Let's take a shot. Because you never know. Unfortunately, we probably do. Duck, aim shot, miss. Duck, aim shot, miss. Oh, that grenade we know is primed. The fact that these are out of range is a problem. Yep, we're right. Grenade is activated. Grenade is activated. It's good. I hope this doesn't do something stupid. I'm fairly certain this works. Well, this could end in a really embarrassing manner in a couple of seconds. And if it does, well, good game. One dead. Okay, so let's take a shot. Agen, your decision has basically doomed XCOM. Your decision has doomed the mission. I just need that on record. And I'm sure everybody here agrees with that statement. I deny everything. Nope, it's on record. Your ill-advised decision to locate us on Madagascar has actually killed XCOM. Oh, actually, that's not a bad trade. We'll do that. And duck. Right. Jesper, you basically have no chance here, so we'll just stick with what we got. That didn't work. Oh, no. Maybe it did. Maybe it did. I do not recall. Indeed you don't. We're going to take this, though. But, yeah, okay. Maybe we're at the point of starting to hunt again. Although, goodness knows what is left at this point. Well, now we know. One of these. Well, you don't really have any cover, but go for that anyway. Oh, also found another one. Okay. What exactly happened is basically this is our 4th mission, because where we started, Madagascar has had 0 alien traffic happening to it. Alright, we're going to have to take this shot here. Snapshots. 3% or not, that was worth going for. Well, we've been hit with a ton of stun damage. And these things just are not dying. Pretty much. It's also a mission I can't afford to fail at, because we're at the critical point of XCOM at this stage. We've been given the basically succeed this month or be terminated. To be fair, though, I don't think even if we were to complete this mission now, we'd actually manage it. So I did not know this would happen. True enough, you probably didn't. Alright. I think we're on the give up and go home plan. We have fought hard, but this is definitely not going to work. Probably should have sent it away. Probably. But who knows? Maybe Hawaii would have been just as awful. Yeah, there's 3 lobstermen. We have nothing that cracks them in the slightest. Oh, we're on. Yeah, we're out. Yeah, I don't like doing abandoning missions, but we have no choice. Alright. Aliens killed 7. Alien artifacts recovered 1, because we actually brought back... We actually had a sonic rifle in our backpack, which, you know, is totally going to pay for everything. 12 civilians killed by aliens. Thankfully, none by us. I wasn't sure where the explosion happened. We lost 6 operatives. We lost 1 weapon platform again. We are 4 days from elimination. Well, let us purchase 6 new soldiers. Let us sell off the sonic blaster rifle, which is all we got. Oh, lobstermen already in April. Well, let's see what the Deep One Terrorist gives us. It gives us alien origins and the mind control lab. Oh, interesting. I mean, it doesn't matter. We're going to lose anyway, but interesting. I didn't think this gave us the EMC lab. You have not succeeded in dealing with the alien invasion, and the Committee of Funding Organizations has regrettably decided to terminate funding XCOM. Each organization shall deal with the problems they see fit. We can only hope that we can come to some accommodation with these ancient forces, and that the general population will come to terms with the aquatic visitors. You fail to stop the alien war machine. The funding organizations, disillusioned with your ability to try and negotiate with a non-military solution with the aliens, it is a very different agenda, and soon the whole world is aware of the truth. Is there a cutscene? There is a cutscene. I do like the losing cutscene in Enemy Unknown, actually. I do love that. Oh, UFO Defense. I always call it Enemy Unknown because that's the original PS1 version I did for that. Did. But hey! Telef! Which is definitely not relay in the slightest. Definitely not relay. So, difficulty genius. Average monthly rating of -432. We accomplished 3 missions, failed 2, 1 night mission. We only had one mission of 172, and that's the one ship we actually got shot down. We captured 8 aliens officially, killed 50 aliens. I mean, to be fair here, we lost 23 Aquanauts to 50 aliens, so 2-1. Indeed, we have actually lost. Deep ones kill us the most, despite everything else. So, yeah. That was Teraflare Deep, the Human Tech Challenge, which has unfortunately failed, largely due to just lack of alien interest in us, in all honesty. But hey. Oh, I need to put other stuff on, but potentially for next time. Potentially. I will end the stream here. We're not going to carry on. We're not going to do anything else, but we are potentially going again. But we're going to end with this because, you know, cutscene and things. I may be doing some small stuff tomorrow. We'll see. It probably won't be XCOM. It'll probably be ADOM or something. But next time, potentially the XCOM files. Potentially we just do the Human Tech Challenge again from the original game. Because that one at least we get laser tanks early enough that we can make use of things. And laser tanks that stay good for quite a while.
Warning. Warning. UFO detected.
If only rifles actually worked on mutants. Shoot burning scorpions with 2 6-guns. Indeed, that is possibly how it will go. But anyway, thanks for joining us. We will be back at some point with some more XCOM related stuff and things. So, till then, folks.